October is National Bullying Prevention Month and Global Diversity Awareness Month, making it a perfect time to activate your upstanding power. And that is to let the superhero Captain Compassion come out in you. And to talk about that is Dr. Tia Kim, PhD. Good morning, Dr. Kim.
Good morning. Thank you for having me and letting me talk about such an important topic.
Definitely. So, first of all, let's talk about National Bullying Prevention Month. What is that all about?
It's something that happens annually to raise awareness around bullying prevention. And so, to coincide with that, we're launching our Captain Compassion campaign, which is a public awareness campaign to get folks to really understand how to prevent bullying. And related to that campaign, we've developed a really fun and engaging comic that highlights the life of Kid Kinder, our main character. And unfortunately, he's witnessing racially motivated bullying and is a little conflicted because he really wants to do something about it, but isn't quite sure how to do that. So he leans on his superhero friend, Captain Compassion, who teaches him all about how to be a great upstander.
So, this is something that parents can read and learn so they can teach their children?
It's definitely something they could read and learn, and teach their kids these skills, but also we made it really fun and engaging so that kids could just read it on their own and start these conversations with their families as well. I know I have a 10-year-old and he loves comics and graphic novels. And so, what better way to engage students and young people in something that's really important for them to learn?
Especially when you talk about young people and young kids, I mean, young kids, kindergarten, you're all thrown together, and all I see is Tommy and Mary and Joanne. And so, when does all this actually start happening when we start noticing, wait a minute, she's German, she's Irish, she's French. Hey, he's African American. When does this happen in the kid's life?
Yeah, I think kids all live very complex social lives that happen both online and in person. And of course, every kid brings multiple identities to every situation that they're in. And I think with bullying prevention, it's never too young to start and to start these conversations. And that's why, again, we've developed these comics so that even really young kids, that families can read these comics with their kids and try to teach the really important skills that they should be exhibiting to prevent bullying.
Where does racially motivated bullying come from?
Well, I think that some characteristics of why kids might be victims of bullying is that if they're a little different from others. And so, definitely, when you think about myriad or various identities that kids bring, if they're racially different from others, that might be a reason that they might be victimized for bullying. And so, what we do know from statistics is that it's actually pretty high. 1 in 3 Black kids have been victims of racially motivated bullying more than any other racial group. And we do know in the past 18 months during the pandemic that there's been a real rise in, for instance, anti Asian hate and sentiment and discrimination. And unfortunately, during those instances, bystanders only intervene in 1 in 10 cases. And so that's something we really need to improve. And that's why we're teaching the importance of being a good upstander.
Now, in order to be a good upstander, and I'm viewing this interview, where can I go afterwards for more information?
Yeah, to definitely check out our free resources on captaincompassion.org. You can also find the comics at captaincompassion.org. And if kids are interested on our website, they can also find out information on how to enter the secret decoder wheel challenge, which is associated with our comics as well.
So, where can I pick up this comic? Do I go to the website or is it available in comic book stores?
No, definitely check out the comics at captaincompassion.org.
Dr. Kim, thank you so much for joining us. And October is National Bullying Prevention Month, along with Global Diversity Awareness Month. I really appreciate you talking about Captain Compassion.
Thank you so much for having me.